9 minutes. That's better. Okay. My other video ended abruptly. I'm going to continue where I left off. Um, in order to evolve with natural selection, right, you have to actually indulge in the naturally selected. And what I mean by that is, just to go a little bit more into it, is that dead meat, right, doesn't allow plants and seeds to give its full potential to the body because of, um, how do you say, the decomposition process. So as dead meat decomposes, even in the smallest particles like the protein that we use for energy, as it decomposes around, because every meal that we indulge in, if you eat meat, contains a portion of meat along with 3 vegetables. Now, what people don't understand is some seeds, right, can survive in most climates. What do I mean by that per se? Right? So eating something fresh, right? Not all plants you can indulge in can you can also indulge in the seed. But the ones that you can indulge in, right? There are specifics, right, that are placed in the Bible that allow you to know about certain seeds and what they do. But they're important. They're important. When there's a living plant, dead meat placed next to a plant or a seed can cause the plant to be sick and start to decompose and die with what's there. As something decomposes in the ground, it uses that stuff from the dead meat, and the dead meat, from the smell to the stuff that drains into the ground, that actually spreads in an area and starts to decompose the ground to where you can, and everything, you wouldn't be able to eat from that. So if it's a piece of meat in every meal, 3 vegetables besides lunch, dinner might come with 5 sides. Um, when the dead meat starts is around the seed, okay, that's what we've been experiencing. One thing that comes from that, to me, is that the sweat that comes from our body is a mixture of us and portions of the decomposed dead meat protein that we use from the body. Now, we know love contains heat, right? When you love somebody, it causes a heating effect on the body. When you love something, sometimes lust makes you actually feel, a little bit more hotter, in which, that's something that the Bible warns about. So our bodies, right, become heated or have a heated sensation from love from people. We understand that if we get love from God, full love, it heats our body. Okay, so we got the sun. Okay. We got the sun up there. No way am I saying that the sun is a God in any way. But we know that God is all. So the heat that you feel on your back is also love from God. Because if the heat wasn't there, the way we are now wouldn't be the way we, pretend that it is now and be perfect. It wouldn't be that to us then or now if the sun was not there. So the fact that God placed the sun around our planets, that's showing love because of the heat that hit our planet just right to where we can live. And then the summertime, come outside, and some of y'all don't be having no clothes on. But we're gonna go back. Um, put on some clothes. Put on some clothes. Um, so I've been teaching people, right, how to take energy in, right, and use it um, as a way of, okay, so when the sun hits your body, right, you really sweat from the body. That sweat smells. It's like a must on some people. Please don't raise your arm now, you know, and then you feel it. Oh my goodness. Like I'm sweating. Yes. Trying to listen. It's only one arm though. It's only one. Um, I'm trying to, keep your energy high. But at the end of the day, there's also a way that you can understand that if there's just plant in the body and seeds, right? The dead meat doesn't have a chance to decompose, causing an effect on the seed. So without the dead meat particles, right? Now what people don't understand is this the funny part. There's fasting in the Bible. I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster. There's fasting in the Bible. Okay. Moses fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. There's a scripture in the Bible that says you're gonna be weak. Okay. So we use dead meat protein for energy. That's what we've been basing everything on. Right? The definition of crazy is doing something over and over again, expecting a different outcome that causes death. Okay, so without the dead meat protein around the seed, what I'm saying is you get the full potential of what a plant is and the seed's effects. Okay, so not saying that the seed will grow, but because the seed is going through the bloodstream, it's now there's water in the bloodstream. There's sugar in the bloodstream. So if you decide to heat up and you ain't using dead meat protein, you don't smell as bad. Okay, so that's a hormone versus a must. That's a fair. Now we going into okay. So that you ain't hearing me. So your mate. Okay.